More coffee, country, and Cody is on WSM.
Now, Erin Kinsey is my pick of the week with boys in boots, but she didn't qualify what kind of boots. It could be cowboy boots. It could be combat boots, too. Yeah. Hey, welcome back, buddy.
Thank you for having me, sir.
That's Jason Johnson. Rob Mays, good to see you.
Good morning, sir.
You were here last year for this event at the Nashville Palace that we're going to talk about for Project K-9 Hero.
I was indeed.
And just couldn't get enough, had to come back?
I'm very honored to be back.
You make your home where?
Here, right here in Nashville.
So you're full-time Nashvilleian?
I am now, yes, sir.
Now meaning how do you...
Well, I spent about 15, 16 years out in Los Angeles and making movies and TV, which I continue to do. But I decided to call Nashville home and bought a place out here and live in Sticks adjacent now.
So when you're in Nashville and just in your coming and going, do you run into other Hollywood types that you remember from your days out and go, oh, you moved here too? Because it
there does seem to be sort of an exodus and an influx of California. Something I don't like to talk about. Good thing no one's listening.
Well, Jason, we want the backstory not only on Project K-9 Hero, but I first want to start with your story.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I served in the military, and then I was a police K-9 handler, and I served overseas in Iraq and Afghanistan, serving the government. In my first about 24 years, I was involved in training a little over 2,000 dogs, police and military K-9s. And I thought to myself, who's helping these dogs in retirement with medical care? You know, as veterans, we have a VA program, but the dogs really don't have anything. There's no programs in place that help them with their medical care, food, and to duty services. So in 2016, I quit my government job. I started Project K-9 Hero, a national nonprofit now, and we have over 216 program members. We have a 177-acre facility down in Marion County, Tennessee, where we take dogs in who don't have a home to go to in retirement. We are at max capacity there now. We're looking at building a larger facility, and we make sure these heroes who protected our communities and our country make sure they get the life they deserve in their retirement.
Wow. Did you want to be a veterinarian when you were a kid?
I wanted to be a soldier my whole life. My grandfathers were in World War II and Korean War. I didn't know growing up. I grew up in Hadley, Michigan, very small town. I didn't know growing up that you could be in K-9. I didn't know it was a profession. I got in the Army. I was an Army military police officer. And I said, what is this dog thing going on? I like this. What's all that about? And it took me years to get into it. And then when I was in the police department, and then I've never looked back. And now we spend every day, every minute, making sure these heroes are cared for with what they deserve.
You know, we've done a lot of features on Wounded Warrior Project, Charlie Daniels' Journey Home Project, and the effect of coming back from service on the soldiers. Is it the same kind of adjustment for the K-9? Is it hard to become just a family dog?
We have several at our facility down in Tennessee, or in Marion County, Tennessee, right now, who served overseas, who have behavioral issues. For that reason, they weren't able to be adopted to the public, scheduled to be euthanized because there was no other option for them until a nonprofit like ours was able to step in and take them in. So it's an honor for us to protect those who protected us, is what I always say.
And wherever David Corlew is, speaking of Charlie Daniels, he's smiling out there on the ranch this morning.
He's a huge supporter of us. The Charlie Daniels Journey Home Project did donate a good amount of money to our organizations this year. So me and Mr. Corlew are partners, and in fact, we're in the nonprofit business, and we promote things for veterans, our special operations, our police officers, and things like that. So we know David very well.
If you don't follow him, you need to follow him on social media because he's just terrific. And hi to Tuffy as well, because wherever David is, Tuffy's hearing this as well because he's right by his side. Yep. And so where do you meet Jason and become friends?
We've been good buddies now for a little over a year.
Yeah,
I think the
event brought us together last year. We did a podcast together, something like this prior to the event, and found out we had a lot in common. We spent some time in Vegas this year at the Run for a Million. Rob was playing there, and we were out there with Project K-9 Hero, and it's kind of a no-brainer to bring him back. He's just a real talented artist and a real talented actor. I know he's got a movie right now. They just got nominated for a Movie God Award. Is that correct?
Thank you for that. Yeah, actually, we just got nominated for a most inspirational TV movie for the Movie God Awards, which will take place on the 10th of February out in L.A. which will bring me back out there.
So I remember we had John Schneider in studio one time. We were obviously talking about the Dukes of Hazzard.
Love it. My favorite show ever.
And everybody thinks he's an actor who then decided to sing. And he said, no, I was a singer-songwriter who just found myself acting. What is the progression for you? Where do you...
See, it's a funny thing. You know, I've been playing piano since I was 5 years old and guitar since I was just a little bit older than that. You know, and music was always my first love, and it still is. You know, but I had some early success, you know, in TV and film, and I ran with it. You know, I spent some time at the Naval Academy myself, and you know, now here we are, and making country music, and still making movies, and country music movies now too.
That's right. And ladies, heart be still, because when you pull up Rob Mays, you do your Google search, a shirtless Rob Mays, age 21. Maybe pops up there.
I was younger at one point in my life. That is true.
Clean shaven, all bulked up, looking the part. So, Cleveland area is home for you. Is that right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's true.
So, who were the country music influences that made you want to do?
You know what? The song was Michael Peterson's "By the Book."
Oh, no kidding!
If I had loved her by the book. That was it for me.
He's a terrific fella. You know him at all?
I don't. No.
He is just. I was here when his rocket ship took off there for a time, and he's out doing public speaking and you know, positivity is at the heart of what he does.
Yeah.
Kind of pastoral in a way.
Wow.
So I'm glad you mentioned his name this morning. All right. Amazing. So let's talk about the Nashville Palace tomorrow night. Showtime. Guest stars, all that.
Absolutely. So the doors are going to open at 5. We got a little bit of opening acts coming on, playing music before the show starts. 6 o'clock, we're going to kick it off. We've got a great lineup in that first round. You'll see Mr. Rob Mays here. Aaron Barker, who we got to speak about a little bit, has written some George Strait #1s.
Hey, Baker.
Yeah. We got Clint Daniels in that round. Then we have a little break, and then we have the female artists coming on. We got a great lineup with Danielle Peck as our host, of course, and she's doing a great job, you know, helping us get these artists and lining it up. But we got Jamie O'Neill, Jana Kramer, and we got Heidi Newfield. Yeah, and she's great.
Anthony Smith. Jared Neiman on the line.
Keith Anderson.
Yeah.
Don't forget Darryl Worley.
Darryl Worley. Big Timber. West Tennessee coming in there strong. Project K-9 with the number 9, hero.org.
Yes, that's
Project K9hero.org. If people can't make the show, how can they donate? And
yes, sir. They
can work that you're doing.
They can go right on our website and learn more about us. Like you said, it's projectk9hero.org. It's letter K, number 9. If you want to get tickets, if you're still in town, we have a few tables and things left. I know we are going to sell out by tomorrow. We're almost to the sold out point, but you can go right to our website there. You can click on the top. You can donate through there. You can look at our raffle items, our silent auction items. We're in partners with Leading Legacies Foundation. We have trips. We have all kinds of things in Montana. We're going to have signed guitars that you can do in person. There's going to be a number of ways for us to raise money for our charity, and you can find all that at projectk9hero.org by clicking at that link at the top of the website to either get tickets, make a donation, bid on a raffle item, or any of the such.
So I'm curious. You talked about you're at capacity out at the ranch now. Is that their forever home, or are some of those dogs adoptable? And someone, if they wanted to help in that way, can adopt a dog? Yeah,
the idea of Project K-9 Hero with our rehabilitation rehoming center is not to keep them forever; is to get them back to a level in retirement that they can go to a home. However, some of these, served overseas and our patrol apprehension have a history of bites and other things. So it can be hard to do, but it's not meant to be forever. We work with them. We have a full-time professional dog training staff who's worked all over in the government, the military, and police, and we do a really good job of getting them back out there. So, yes, there's an adoption link on our website at projectk9hero.org. It's at the bottom of the page. And we post on all of our social media when those opportunities come. So I would really inspire people to follow us at Project K-9 Hero on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and all that stuff, and that's where the opportunities are at.
I'm picturing 170 acres of German shepherds. Is it a lot of shepherds, or what kind of? Because that's what defaults.
Yeah, well, the breeds are mainly German shepherds. Belgian Malinois is the other breed we have out there. On occasion, we have a few Dutch shepherds. Those are the 3 main breeds with the pointy ears you'll see, and then in the police and military work, we'll have some Labrador retrievers and some German short-haired pointers. So that's what we normally see.
What's the MPC translation militarily? Because I know you've welcomed your 200th pack member, according to the website. MPC.
That is a multi-purpose canine, and that dog served with the United States Army Rangers, and they call their dogs MPCs, multi-purpose canines. Some of the ones in the military police or security forces are called MWDs, military working dogs. It's just a kind of the signifier in the military, but multi-purpose meaning they're going to do detection, they're going to do tracking, they're going to do bite work. They kind of do a little bit of everything.
I'm a bad man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Who is Arlo in your K-9 collection?
Yeah, so Arlo was a sheriff's deputy dog out of Thurston County, Washington, which is in Olympia, Washington. He was shot in the line of duty 2 years ago. He was involved in an incident there off the highway, got shot in the line of duty, got a Purple Heart. And what a lot of people don't know, when a dog gets shot in the line of duty, they took it went to the ER, got saved, but it's got that shrapnel in its body, can't come back to work. That handler is now responsible for the medical care once it retires for the rest of its life. And, you know, as being a former police canine handler, I was actually a police canine handler in Washington State, in Yakima, Washington, not too far away. They're not getting paid extra money to pay those bills. So that dog was immediately applied for our program. We placed it in our program, and now we pay all medical bills and food for life for K-9 Arlo, who, again, served our community so bravely.
Man, that's amazing.
You want to play and sing one for us here? Take us to the break.
I would be honored to.
All right, Rob Mays accompanying our guest Jason Johnson, talking about the Project K-9 Hero fundraiser tomorrow night at the Nashville Palace.
All right, by special request. Dug back in the woods off a no-name road. Ain't gonna find it on the maps on your smartphone, no. Just some mowed down corn, double plastic cups. When the moon comes out, it's when we raise them up. We don't get going good till the sun goes down. Ain't nothing to see, rolling in low gear. Circled up 4x4s and some John Deeres. Lighting up a good time, shine on some tan lines. Just another small town throwdown Saturday night. Yeah, some girls and some Merle and some cold beer. Ain't nothing to see here. You want to sing some harmonies with me, man? We stole that posted sign, tore down that barbed wire fence. About anything goes in a place like this. Now there ain't no party before the fire gets started. Just some stars and a riverbank. Ain't nothing to see here, rolling in low gear. Circled up 4x4s and some John Deeres. Lighting up a good time, shine on some tan lines. Just another small town throwdown Saturday night. Yeah, some girls and some Merle and some cold beer. Ain't nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Ain't nothing to see here.
Thank you for doing that. Spur of the moment. We audibled. Rob Mays, congratulations on all that's going on in your acting career and for sharing your musical talent.
Thank you so much.
As a part of what Jason's doing with Project K-9 Hero. One more time, for people who want to follow you, more information, or join you tomorrow
Absolutely.
night.
So it's tomorrow night, Nashville Palace. Main show starts at 6 o'clock, and you can get tickets at projectk9hero.org. And follow us, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Project K-9 Hero, and learn about all we're doing to help take care of the nation's retired police K-9s and military working dog heroes. And thank you for having me on again.
Absolutely.
It's been an honor, and we look forward to an amazing event tomorrow night, and we couldn't do it without everybody's help, not only in Nashville, Miss Danielle Peck, and all of our artists and all of our sponsors. We had a good number of sponsors this year. We couldn't do it without them, so we're honored to be doing what we're doing, and I really appreciate you having us this morning.
And we're honored that work is taking place right here in the great state of Tennessee. Ain't it great to be alive and be in Tennessee? Charlie Daniels used to say famously. Project K-9 Hero.